Okay, I wrote a book called Slumlord Millionaire, and it's geared to the average person, somebody like you and I, with very little money, a lot of energy, the ability to do some hard work, and just a little talent to succeed. You want to be able to succeed. You want to be able to expand your portfolio and do some things that you normally might not want to do. Real estate is for the long term. No matter what the economy is going to be, where it's going to head into, what direction. One thing we know about real estate is that it's going to grow. Your value is going to amortize, and if you pay your bills, you're not going to lose your property. So anyway, Slumlord Millionaire, the book, is about flipping houses, holding houses. It teaches you how to find these houses, what to look for, how to renovate them, and it gives you a perspective of the whole real estate market on a lower level than, say, buying $1 million house. I'm going to show you some of that today. But during the last 10 years, what I was able to do was to buy a building, and the building becomes a center for me to work out of. You can use your garage, you can use your basement, you can use the back of your pickup truck. Whatever you have available is what you can use. You don't have to spend a lot of money. What I'm able to do is I salvage old product when I renovate a house, anywhere from trim to guts to a toilet, wood, electrical, whatever I can reuse, I keep. There's always a day that you're going to need something else in another house, and if you have it, you're going to be able to save some money. So you got to be a little cheap, you got to be a little spendthrift, and you got to be frugal. You want to be able to save these things so that you can use them. And sooner or later, you're going to be looking for an old doorknob for a closet. Doorknob may cost you $25 at Home Depot or Lowe's. You're going to have one. You just saved yourself $20, $25. Let's go inside. Let me show you a little bit of what I got inside the building. We're inside the building on the first floor. I'm going to give you a little tour of what I have and what I've been able to collect. There's only a little bit of what I have, but this is what you want to do. I put up these shelves. In each of these bins, I've got things separated as best I can. But if I need a certain nail, I've got it. I've got rope. I've got screws. I've got spatulas. Just about anything that I may need. It doesn't look good, but you never know when you're going to need an electrical box. And I got to know that I have it. A little piece of wire, vent covers. So I've got general odds and ends here. I got my electrical. Over here I keep my paint supplies. I wash all my brushes, keep all my pans. And then over to the left, plumbing. I keep all my tools organized, like my rakes, my snow shovels, over here. Some of these things you'll find when you do clean outs of property, I keep them as well. These speakers I got at a clean out. This little moped I got as a clean out. The tattoo chair I got in a clean out. People have been evicted, they owe you money. You want to go through what's ever left that the sheriff allows you to put on the street. You put on the street, you can go back in 24 hours, and it's basically a free-for-all. And then what you do is you try to sell them either on Craigslist or auction or any other vehicle that you may have to sell what you've been able to scrounge up. This is my wood shop. I'm back over in here. I've got odds and ends over here, any kind of screw you may need. This is a little remnant from the restaurant business, a bar mat right here. But from dry vac to wood, I have a big pile of wood over to the right where Lowe's sells wood half price when it's bent or damaged. I buy it, I cut out the damage, and I'm able to use it. I keep track of, I store cabinets whenever I may need them. Small table saw, all my ladders hooked up. So I pretty much have inventory when I need something. Instead of going to the lumberyard or spending money to buy, I already have it.